Hey guys, welcome to the Workout of the Week, brought to you by the Get Better Project, your online at-home workout program that only requires a very minimal amount of equipment. We just have 2 dumbbells and a kettlebell, or we also offer workouts that have 0 equipment requirement. The workout this week is going to be 2 rounds for time of 200-meter runs, 7 devil's presses, 9 dumbbell thrusters, 11 dumbbell sumo deadlift high pulls, 13 dumbbell burpee deadlifts, 15 tall box jumps or step ups with no weight if you have an aversion to doing the tall box jumps, which are going to be like at 30 for men, 24 for women. It would be about the ideal amount of jumping there. For the devil's presses, what you're going to be looking at doing is taking the dumbbells here, putting them out in front of you. Then you're going to be hinging at your hips, just like a burpee, keeping that back nice and flat, reaching out for the dumbbells, going all the way down to the ground, hopping yourself back up, again, trying to keep that back nice and flat, pull your hands on your dumbbells, swinging the dumbbell back, thrusting your hips, and then locking out a top, and that's 1 rep. Then you would go down again into the next repetition. For the thrusters, what you're gonna be looking at doing is taking these dumbbells, hinging at the hips, trying to keep the back nice and flat, and you would jump that weight into your front rack here, having the dumbbells in the front rack, driving through the heels, thrusting up overhead, extending at the top, and then bring those dumbbells back down when you're done. For the sumo deadlift high pulls, you're going to pull those dumbbells in between your feet slightly with a nice sumo stance here. Legs externally rotated, feet wider than hip width, and what you're going to be doing is hinging at your hips, keeping that back nice and flat, pulling those dumbbells up to your shoulders, and then returning back to the ground, thrusting with your hips and pulling with your arms in order to get that dumbbell nice and high next to the shoulders. Then for the burpee deadlift, you're going to be putting those dumbbells back like you had the devil's presses. You're going to be going all the way down to the ground, coming up, trying to keep that back nice and flat by bending the knees, standing up with the dumbbells, back down to the ground, up, and repeating over and over. Lastly, you have tall box jumps or step ups. What we would be using here is like a picnic table where we would be jumping up or stepping up. If you're gonna jump, just make sure that you're comfortable with the jump that you're gonna be doing. If you're gonna be stepping, you're gonna be doing alternating all the way up, switching to the bottom, all the way up, switching at the bottom, keeping the knees in the direction of the toes or slightly to the outside. Then when you're running, you're essentially, without getting too much into the running technique, you're gonna have your feet underneath your hips, falling forward, picking your feet up off the ground quickly, trying to mid-foot strike, not heel strike. If you do that and you try and increase your speed by falling forward more, you're gonna be off to the races, keeping everything nice and in line. If you have any questions about this, let us know. If you would like to try 2 weeks of the Get Better Project on us, full program, including our app, Facebook group, weekly athlete check-ins, all that good stuff, where you only need a couple of dumbbells or 0 equipment at all, head over to thegetbetterproject.com/2 weeks. That's the number 2 weeks, WEKS, getbetterproject.com/2 weeks, and we'd love to have you in the program. All right, guys, let us know how you do. We'll see you next time.